What is up everybody, AJ here, back again with another video. So, I'll be checking out the main story quest for Zenless Zone Zero version 1.4. Now, I'll be frank, I don't know how long this story quest is going to be. I asked a few people around. Some said it's 2 hours long, while others say it's 4 hours long. But I will say this, I will go through this story quest and I will see through to the very end. So, without further ado, let's check out the main story quest for Zenless Zone Zero version 1.4. Now, before I proceed into the main quest of Zenless Zone Zero version 1.4, there's a caveat that I have to let you guys know, because apparently I was being notified that some of the English voice is missing from my understand. Therefore, as much as I would love to go through this request in the English voice, because I'll be real, the English voice for Zenless Zone Zero feels much more natural compared to the Japanese. But unfortunately, due to the SAG after strike that is still ongoing at the West, which causes some of the voices missing in the story quest. Therefore, I have decided to go through this story quest using the Japanese voice. And as a matter of fact, right, for those of you guys who want to check out the who want to learn more about the SAG after strike that is ongoing in America right now, please feel free to check out Joe Sija's video about him explaining about what the SAG after strike is all about. I will put the link at the description down below. But anyway, with that being said, let's not waste no time and check out the main story quest for Zenless Zone Zero version 1.4. Wise, Nicole called. She said Perlman's awake. Wait. The Cunninghams are watching him in the outer ring, and they seem to have obtained some important intel. Nicole said it's not convenient to discuss the details over the phone. She'll drive over soon to pick us up and we'll head to the outer ring to sort things out. And she told us to turn on the TV to watch the news. Wise, are you free right now? When you're ready, let's turn on the TV to watch the news and contact Nicole. Yeah, let's freaking do this. Let's freaking do this. Let's freaking do this.
おい、ケビン。港の強制フォローと今日のニュースに一体何の関係があるんだ？
ああ？いや、多分何もないが。
いつまでもボケーと撮ってるな！さっさとカメラをこっちに向けろ！市民の皆様、我々は現在ヤヌスクの南端に来ております。ご覧ください。ここからは活気に満ちた新エリートの一角がまるっと見渡せますよ。任期満了に伴う市政選挙を間近に控え、今日の市街はいつもより混雑している模様。治安局は24時間体制でパトロールを実施するとのことです。市民の皆様、治安官には協力しましょう。治安官といえば、本日我が局の選挙特番で最初にインタビューする方も治安官の一人ですよ。そう、皆様おなじみビジョンコーポレーションの凶悪犯罪を阻止した英雄ブリンガー長官です。市は今回ヤヌスク総監の座をめぐる最有力候補の一人として。おい、あんたら何者だ？どうやってここに入った？現場は部外者立ち入り禁止だぞ。なんだって？どういうことだ、警備員。撮影許可取ってないのか？
ここ工事現場だったのか？なんか空いてて眺めが良かったから。
お前、この飲め 機材を持ってお引き取り願おうか。おいこら、最後まで言わせろ。市民の皆様、チャンネルはそのままで。ブリンガー長官特製取材のため我々は
Well, that's that.
こいつだ。ビジョンの剣の黒幕の一人、サラの協力者で後ろ盾、裏で糸を引いていたのは治安官のブリンガーなのだ。
Wait,
私はただ表舞台に立たされた操り人形に過ぎん。真の悪人は奴らなのだ。
I've seen it,
頼
Mara.
む、信じてくれ。
And the Kami hairs are in disbelief. A while later, at the back door to random play.
ようやく着いたわ。どうして市内ってどの車もちんたら走ってんのかしら。郊外の半分もスピード出ないじゃない。
単純に制限速度が郊外の半分ってだけだと思うけど。ニコ、あんたひょっとしていつも守ってないの？
なんですって。うっかりしてたわ。このところ郊外との行き来ばっかりだったから。でもまあナンバープレートは外しといたし、罰金の通知が来ることはないわね。
スピード違反よりひどいことしてるじゃん。やめてよね。交通課の人がうちに来たりしたら嫌だから。
安心して。あとはつけられてないし、目もつけられてない。ここへ来たのは私一人とこの車だけよ。電話であいつから聞いたでしょ。ビジョンのスキャンダルには黒幕がいるって。この話が本当かどうかで私たちの次の一手が決まるわ。そういうことだから、あんたたちを郊外へ連れてくためにわざわざ私がご足労しちゃったわけ。
それならなおさらパールマンを新エリートに連れてくるべきだったんじゃないか。わざわざ僕たちを迎えに来る必要が。
当然それも考えたわよ。けど今の期間、外から出入りする車の保安検査なんて市内の比じゃない厳重さだわ。パールマンが言ってることが本当なら間違いなく途中で治安局にしょっぴかれちゃう。こっちは敵のことが分かってるけど、向こうにはまだ私たちのことがバレてない。経験上こういう時はこっそりやるに限るわね。
それってつまりフォローを使うってこと？
大正解。幹線道路を見張ってる治安局はボンプの耳まで武装してるわ。万が一フォローを使う必要が出てきたら信頼できるプロ棋士がいるでしょ。
そういう危ない話の時だけ私たちを思い出してくれちゃうんだもんね。
マスター、容疑者パールマンの供述が事実なら、旧工事現場のモニュメントに封じられていた未確認個体についても何か知っている可能性があります。マスターの長期な目標にとって助けとなるはずです。
それはそうなんだけどね。ジャトヤに白蟻重工、ビクトリア火星にカリュドーンの子。最近あったことは全部元をたどればビジョンのスキャンダルなんだもん。でしょ、お兄ちゃん。
虎の首から鈴を外せるのはそれをつけた人間だけ。わかった。けれど行くのは僕とニコだけだ。リンはうちに残って HDD から遠隔支援を頼む。
そうこなくっちゃ。最初から最後まできちんとやり遂げてこそ一流よ。私は市内から出してくれるつてに連絡するから、あんたはちっこいのをちゃんと連れてきなさいよね。あ、そうそう、あんたたちの車で行ってもいいかしら。もしジャトヤの車で捕まっちゃったら免許の申請いよいよ突っぱねられちゃうかもなのよね。
え、ニコって今までずっと無免だったの
？Feels a little bit weird hearing the dialogue in Japanese after playing Zenless Zero for like ever since version 1.0. I might have to change back to English, but rest assured, I will go through this story quest entirely in Japanese voice, as even though it really kind of feels a little bit weird because I've been playing Zenless Zone Zero in English voice for ever since its release. and it feels much more natural.
新エ
Hearing
リートは
the
奇跡の都
English
市であり、
voice.
ホロー災害の時代にあってただ一つの拠り所となれる場所だ。私がまだ小さい頃、生き残りたちのリーダーが言っていたことです。ホローを避けて荒野を流浪する辛く厳しい日々の中にあって、その言葉は私の希望でした。やがて幸運にも我々はここへたどり着いた。この町は私たちを受け入れ、あの言葉が示していた通りのものを我々に与えてくれたのです。その時、私は決心したのであります。自らの全てを捧げて、この伝説を、奇跡を、皆さんの拠り所を守り抜こうと。これが本選挙戦において私が掲げる展望です。私がヤヌスク総監となった暁には、ビジョンコーポレーションのような人命を軽んじる者たちを永遠の敵とみなすことを誓うものであります。かつて私を導いてくれたリーダーが言ったように、英雄として庶民の、いや民衆の、人々のために、
buddy.
尺に触る演説だ。
You hear the click-clack of high heels on the floor as a tall figure in black and red slowly approaches, ignoring Bringer's venomous stare. Oh, I need...
自分で書いた原稿でしょ。自分のことをありのままに話すのがそんなに難しいかしら。
サラ、何をしに来た？
どうしたのかしら。万人の上に立つ総監の地位が目の前にあるのに、ちっとも嬉しそうじゃないわね。
皮肉はよせ。
本心からの言葉よ。
ビジョンという隠れ蓑はもはや役に立たず、モニュメントの中にあったものはハンドの手の中。洗面層の襲撃は失敗し、郊外の愚か者はひなびた土地から権力を奪うことすらままならない。ギャングどもは言うに及ばずだ。サクリファイスのサンプルがなくては計画が進まんのだ。貴様は私にあの六下のうつろ狩りから発言権を取り上げてみせろというのか。それともただ清廉潔白なヤヌスク総監の誕生を見届けたいだけか。
計画は目的のための手段であって目的そのものではないわ。シチュエーションに基づいて調整するか、新しい計画を仕立て直すか、信徒としての資質が試されるわね。
はっきりさせておこう。私と貴様の位に差はない。頭ごなしに何かを言われる筋合いはないのだぞ。
興奮しないでちょうだい。私はただあなたの新しい計画に手を貸してあげたいの。これを見て。
She hands over the folder she's carrying. Bringer flips through it skeptically. A moment later,
これはあの星見家にこんな秘密があるなどと聞いたこともないぞ。信頼できる情報なのか。
ホワイトノイズが苦労して手に入れたんだから信頼できるわ。
ホワイト
the
ノイズ、
Fushimi family?
関ヶ組の件でパイトーンと例のものを奪い合って負けたゴミくずか。やつなんぞ洗面層の足元にも及ばんだろうが。
今回はホワイトノイズ本人よ。思い上がった部下じゃなくてね。まあ私にも情報の真偽を検証するプランがあるんだけど、それにはあなたの助けがいるのよ。清廉潔白なヤヌスク総監の手助けがね。
また連絡する。このクソったれな原稿を丸暗記した後でな。
好きにしてちょうだい。あなたらしい演説を期待しているわ。ブリンガー次期総監さん。
Bringer closes the file and gets up to leave. Watching his figure gradually fade into the distance, Sarah suddenly voices a question.
ねえ、そのリーダー。小さいあなたを新エリートに導いた生き残りたちの英雄はその後どうなったの？
彼は侵食症状に侵されていた。新エリートに到着する前夜、自分がずっと守ってきた人々の手によって荒野に捨てられたよ。
This is how chapter 5 begins. A short while later, somewhere in the outer ring. Okay, you know what? On second thought, I'm not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it, man. I'll do myself a favor and change back the voice to English, even though I know there are some voices that are missing in this story quest. To be specified, I believe it's the entire Victorian housekeeping, Coleda from the Bellabog heavy industry, and Grace from the Bellabog heavy industry. So, as much as I would love to go through this in the Japanese version, the Japanese voice, I'm not feeling it. I'll be real, I'm not feeling it. So, I'll just change back to English. I'm really sorry. I have to change this to the English back to the voice back to English. Even though I know there are some voices. Oh my gosh! I just realized Pullman is that short. Okay. I'll just go through this. I changed my mind. I'll just go through this entire story quest in English voice. Screw it. Finally, we made it here safely. Nice driving, Proxy. Of course, compared to me, the speed was a little lacking. What, you want me to drive fast? Give your license first. I don't have a driver's license because I don't have time for exam. Plus, getting a license would mean paying off all those overdue fines. And I don't want to lose money. Let's not talk about that for now. Proxy, do you want to hear what Pullman has to say? These guys' words don't add up. It's suspicious. Maybe you can tell if he's lying or not. Great. I'm relieved to hear that from you. Now, even if that guy tries to lie, he won't be able to fool us. As the cunning hairs gather together, Pullman carefully explains the shocking truth. Moments later,
Well, so basically,
Much
despite
better.
being the so-called CEO of Vision Corporation,
much better.
I'm really just a puppet. Sarah's the one orchestrating all the company's major plans, including the old metro construction project.
So much
And
better.
the only reason she dares pull all these risky moves is because Bringer's got her back. They never let me be part of the planning process. They just told me what to do after everything's decided. They even kicked me out to eat in the staff cafeteria.
Damn.
Do you have any concrete proof besides what you've told us?
I do. I really do. I've been keeping an eye out when I realized their plans were getting dangerous. I may be the CEO in name only, but I'm still the CEO. I have to sign a lot of documents. I kept hard copies of every proposal and email related to the old metro project that Sarah worked on. I put them together while they made me eat in the staff cafeteria. I hid those copies among various construction documents. If we can find them, we'll have evidence of her communications with Bringer, or the account numbers showing the transactions.
Really? With proof like that, we can definitely make a case.
Right. The project went to Kaleda's Bellabog Industries after the scandal.
What? You know that company with more bears than humans and more machines than bears? Well, great. That makes things easier. Well, since you know them, maybe they could help us find the evidence I hid.
I see. Didn't think you had that up your sleeve. Seems being CEO wasn't entirely just a title. Belle, I'll contact Kaleda now.
Nicole! Sounds like the chubby potato was telling the truth. Oh, what do we do next? Take him to public security, meow? But the bad guys are there! And with the elections happening, public security is everywhere in the city.
we can't tell who might be connected to the bad guys.
Haha! Don't worry. Unlike this potato here, I, Nicole, am CEO of the Cunning Hares in both name and skill. I've already got a plan. Ever played jungle chess? Hare eats mouse, wolf eats hare, tiger eats wolf, elephant eats tiger, and mouse eats elephant.
Huh?
My point is, there's always a bigger fish. A wise hare uses the tiger to eat the wolf. So if we want to take down the tiger, we'll need an elephant.
An elephant. But only a handful of organizations in New Eridu have influence equal to public security. The Defense Force, White Star Institute, and... Wait. Do you mean...
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I'm bringing in the youngest and biggest elephant in New Eridu.
Section 6. A loud honk echoes as several trucks with the leaves and bounce logo drive into the open area. A cute sleepy face peeks out from the driver's window. The Sons of Caledon?
Right on time. Thank you for riding our special leaps and bounds shuttle. You have arrived at your destination.
Wow!
Oh,
Is this
Sukaku.
the outer ring?
Yeah, I called it
That's
Section 6.
amazing. The sky is spinning, the earth is wobbling, and even the air smells dizzy.
You're just car sick, Sukaku. Hold my hand and rest a bit. Asaba, are you doing okay?
Just need a minute. This driver is something else. I feel like I'm gonna...
Arranging a secret meetup in the outer ring on such an important day. You better have worthwhile intel, Nicole of the Cunning Hares.
Discuss Section 6 with Nicole. Alright. What do you think? Are you impressed by my connections, Proxy? I, Nicole from the Cunning Hares, am quite a notable figure in New Eridu. Even Section 6 are old friends of mine. If you're willing to give me a 20% discount on the overdue commission fees, I can introduce you to more useful connections. I'm more impressed that Nicole could get in touch with Section 6 through private channels. How did you pull that off? Have you been holding out on me? When she first joined hands, she went on a mission and got duped big time. Even lost her precious family katana. What? I gave the katana back to her in the end, and through that we got to know each other. That battle-crazed fox is a reasonable person. She won't give innocent people any trouble. As long as we tell her the whole story, she should agree to work with us against Bringer. Section 6 demands to interrogate Perman alone. The 4 executive officers cornered him, forming a makeshift interrogation room in the open field. After some time,
Is everything okay, Mia? Chubby Potato's laughing one minute, crying the next. Now he's bawling on the floor. What kind of questions are they asking him?
Interrogations by the Defense Force have similar effects, but they usually use tools. Achieving this with words alone. These officers are very talented.
You're done already? That was quick. As expected of the elephant.
Elephant? I'm a fox, Thyron.
That's not important. How did the interrogation go? I wasn't lying, was I? There's more to the Vision scandal, and Bringer's behind it.
You are accusing Officer Bringer of a criminal offense, but the witness's info only indicates another suspect. There's a big difference.
Oh, thank you for your professional opinion, Miss Class Rep. But your fancy talk isn't helping us decide what to do next.
I can't say I understand Yanagi's professional opinion either, but I have full faith in her judgment. We need to look further into the Vision case.
Are you smirking? Did you just give me an I won look?
Not at all. I was just adjusting my glasses. You must be mistaken.
Bet you didn't have very many friends in school, Mia.
Uh-oh.
Deputy Chief totally strikes me as the teacher's favorite star student back in school.
Stop.
Oh, are you into the star student type? My apologies.
I'm asking you to not move any further. 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. You've been intentionally positioning yourselves to surround us since the conversation started. I don't like it. If you have no other intentions, please stay where I can see you. Do not attempt to leave my line of sight.
Uh-oh. This doesn't bode well.
Oh my, very perceptive. Guess it's no coincidence our metal friend has his hand on the holster?
Oh,
I'll
really?
take my hand off my holster when Miss Star Student lets go of her retractable blade's handle.
What? Anby, are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
As I said, we need to look further into the vision case. In addition to Perlman, we'll be taking this one too.
This one is in the youngest Void Hunter in Mirror glasses over, her sharp gaze standing right in the middle of the crowd.
You want to take me in?
Seeing you here was unexpected, Independent Investigation Team Lead. Or should I call you Proxy?
Uh-oh.
I knew you were too skilled for the independent investigation team. You've got a side hustle that keeps you sharp, huh? Or maybe investigating Hollow Zero is the side hustle.
Hold on. They have nothing to do with the vision case.
According to Perlman's statements, a proxy was deeply involved in the entire Vision Corporation scandal. Our investigations also suggest a proxy was linked to the Bellabog Industries construction incident. Plus, Public Security's airship incident and the Outer Ring. If I recall correctly, our independent investigation team lead also made an appearance at the Outer Ring's important traditional competition. Coincidence? I think not.
Uh-oh.
It is just a coincidence. They're just an old buddy of mine who sometimes works with us cutting hairs. Really, nothing to do with the vision case.
Oh dear.
Chill out! It's just some background checks, and then you're good to go. We never bully anyone. Miss Two Tails, could you please stop giving me that scary look?
This is a crucial time for New Eridu. With leaders of all key sectors gathered together, any mistake could destabilize the city's foundation.
I know that, and that's why I asked you to help me expose the true culprit. Why drag an innocent person into this?
You've only shown us a fragment of a conspiracy theory, and the full story could be anything. The truth you're pushing is just one version. Any potential threat to the city must be completely eradicated. That is the fundamental principle of Hand.
But they're really not a threat or harmful at all.
Eradicate all evil. We decide for ourselves what evil is. Even if they're not an evil person, they may still hold important information pertaining to the truth. And your evasive attitude only makes my convictions stronger. If you want Section 6's support, please cooperate with us, Nicole of the Cunning Hairs.
This is getting tense. The Void Hunter's gaze almost carries a palpable menace to it, making our pink-haired girl, who's consistently undaunted and never afraid, go unusually flustered. After a brief flickering of her eyes, she grits her teeth and stands.
I changed my mind. I think I made a mistake. We actually don't need your help. If I say that, will you leave? I'll comp all your travel costs.
Nicole, I'm not the same rookie I was back then anymore.
You were way cuter back when you were a rookie. Proxy, I'm sorry. We might not be able to hold them off for long. Run as far as you can.
Whoa. A sharp gunshot echoes from not far away like the crackling of a dry firework on a summer night. Immediately after? What the hell is going on? Gunfire erupts like a relentless downpour and sharp bursts of dust and smoke scattered across the open clearing. A flash of blades, swift as lightning, shatters a bullet hurling towards Furman, sending up a stray of sparks in an eerie glow.
Get down!
Gunfire? This pattern. Suppressive marching fire. They're surrounding us from 3 directions.
Nicole, did you set this up? Are you really colluding with the criminals?
Hey, I was gonna ask you the same thing. Isn't this armed ambush your doing? Don't tell me someone else is after us.
Piper barrels in with steel tusk just in time to shield everyone. There's a third party?
Piper, start the truck. Now's our chance to get out of here.
Wait! You're not getting away!
A barrage of bullets disrupt the confrontation. The cunning hair sees the chance and hop into the truck, leaving Section 6 behind as they charge through the gunfire. Okay. Whoa, cutscene?
We've changed our route so many times, but they're still hot on our heels. Oh, let's go!
Huh? Focus on the road. I'll deal with them.
Whoa! Dude, you're trying way too hard!
Billy! Keep it steady! You're sticking close up!
Oh dear.
They're changing formation.
Where's Nicole's backup?
Now what? Yikes! Oh no. They're surrounded.
Boxing me in.
I've got you now!
Bye! Bye!
Eat my dust.
Lol.
Piper, up ahead!
Take this!
Oh no. There's another one! Yikes. Wait. They ended up in the hollow?
What happened?
Oh no. Miyabi. Sometime after the truck was attacked and lost control in an unknown outer-ring hollow. As Wise works on adjusting the communication device, Miyabi stands guard to the side, calm and quiet.
How'd it go? Did you fix it?
Hello? Is anyone there? Nicole? Belle? Ferry? Can you hear me? Still nothing. Can't believe the crash broke the implants. Now that the main functions are down and communications are cut off, we're isolated. This isn't good.
I see.
Miss Hoshimi, how are things on your end? Any luck reaching your team?
Nothing so far. I went after you alone after you drove off. My teammates might still be fighting the attackers outside the hollow.
I see. Miss Oshimi, could you please let go of my hand? I kinda want to wipe my sweat off.
No. I had to get past 11 motorcycles, 4 cars, and 5 soldiers just to catch up with your vehicle.
Damn.
It's pure luck I found you in the hollow. It'll be hard to catch you if you escape again. The Hoshimi family doesn't make the same mistake thrice.
Shouldn't that be twice? Anyway, I promise I won't run off. Besides, there's nowhere to run to. Wandering the hollow without a carrot will just get us even more lost.
In that case, let's sit down. The Hollow Survival Guide says it's best to wait in a safe corner for rescue. My teammates will come looking for me. We just need to hold out until then.
The young void hunter stares at the katana in her hands, lost in her own thoughts.
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
You mean being stuck in the hollow on election day? Knowing there's a dangerous case out there, while my team fights and I just sit here? Is that what you're asking? No. I don't think this is the right move, but there's nothing else I can do. So I'm undergoing the training called Maintain Composure Despite the Emotional Turmoil Inside.
Ah, I see. Since you also don't want to just wait around, may I suggest another option? How about we work together? I'm indeed an experienced proxy. Given my expertise, I'm confident I can find us a way out. However, I lack the ability to handle unexpected danger. You have the combat prowess, and I have the skills to find the exit. Let's put aside the whole arrest thing for now, and get out of here together. What do you say?
Didn't you say your important gadget is broken? How will you navigate us?
Well, have you heard of the maze-solving algorithm? In simple terms, if we ignore the dangers in the hollow and just consider its tendency to make people lost, it's really nothing but a maze. Finding a path through a maze has been a well-studied math problem since the old civilization. With enough basic data, even the most complicated maze can be solved.
Enough basic data? You mean hollow observation data?
Exactly. The most common task for HIA investigators traversing the hollows is to set up devices to gather hollow observation data, or to retrieve new observation data from existing data piles. The observation data is essential for exploring the hollows, and is used to make carrots.
So proxies can find an exit in the hollow using observation data?
A trained proxy is able to do so, or rather, that should be a proxy's bread and butter. Not many people really care about it these days. After all, a carrot or high-spec computer can calculate it for them. Anyway, there is a way out. If you could help me find an observation data pile, I'll handle the rest.
I'm just glad I switched to the English, because if I still...
Understood. Let's call a temporary truce and work together.
A wise decision. So, could you please let go of my hand now? I really need to wipe that sweat off. The spot I fell on still hurts quite a bit. Moving through the hollow in my physical body is so uncomfortable.
Leave any fighting to me. You just go at your own pace.
Like I said, I'm just kinda glad that I
There's
got...
nothing to do. We should practice the blade. You stretch first.
I'm just kinda glad I switched to the English voice instead of maintaining it to Japanese voice instead, because I might doze off hearing the heavy dialogue. So I'm kinda glad I got in the...
Should I read you something?
I'm kinda glad I changed back to the English voice, even though once we might encounter the Victorian housekeeping and some of the members of the Belloc will be interesting, the voice might be missing. But anyhow, let's just continue.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead. We can determine the way forward once we extract the data from it.
When the bamboo moves to the left, you can simultaneously control the target on the right to move in the same way. Try to bring the target to the designated location. Okay, well that's something new.
Great. We have the data on the surrounding hollow. But this isn't enough to calculate an escape route. We'll need to find more data.
Alright.
Thanks to you, Miss Hoshimi, we haven't had any trouble along the way. But something just doesn't feel right. The ether activity nearby seems to be increasing.
Your intuition might be right, Proxy.
Miss Hoshimi, is something wrong? The mechanism ahead should open the door. Leave it to me.
Oh, over here. And we just automatically switch to Miyabi. Oh my.
There are enemies ahead. I'll take care of it. You can just hide for now. It's over.
There's a hollow observation data pile ahead.
Over here? The hollow observation data pile here controls the etheric extraction tower. I'll try to hack it, but the stored ether might overflow from the tower, drawing in ethereals. Okay, I'll leave the ethereals to you, Mrs. Hoshimi. I'll focus on accessing the tower's controls. Are you sure your katana is okay? If you need, I can take a look at its electrical components. Oh boy. Enemy spotted.
But collecting the data will take some time.
Understood. You focus on processing the data. Leave the rest to me.
Miss Hoshimi, watch out for the ether current. I'll open the diffuser. We'll be safe below it.
That's me again.
We have control authorization now. We can stop the ether current.
Nicely done. Now we can go all out. I swear on my blade.
Ah! Never mind.
Amazing.
How's it looking?
I've already got some usable exit routes. The nearest one is...
What's wrong?
What's happening?
Tailless is trying to break free.
Is she? What the hell?
What?
Miss Hoshimi!
Oh
Miss
no.
Hoshimi! What should I do? We seal it with the scabbard? Miyabi!
Hold it steady! Almost there!
Oh my gosh. Oh. Whew.
Is it sealed?
So it's a cursed sword. So that katana is a cursed sword.
Miss Hoshimi, how are you doing?
This is the third time you've asked me that. Why?
Sorry. It's just that we've gone through something straight out of an action movie. That weird fire tornado couldn't have been good for you, right?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
But your hair's all singed and curling from the fire.
That's the Hoshimi family's natural curls. You don't need to worry about me. I've been through worse situations. An incident like this won't faze me.
Miss Hoshimi, there are sparks coming from your katana.
What?
Sorry, I lied. You don't look very unfazed.
That's not funny. And my response was normal.
Alright, Miss Hoshimi, there's foxfire on you!
Where?
Sorry, I lied again. See? You fell for it twice in just a few seconds. That's what I call being phased.
You keep mocking me. What do you have to say to me?
I just wanted to help you. I didn't mean anything else. The Hoshimi family never makes the same mistake thrice. But you just did. Miss Hoshimi, doesn't that mean something seriously wrong?
The fox-Tyrian glare softens, giving way to confusion and a hint of unease.
When my katana was out of control, you rushed into the foxfire without any protection. Why? You already figured out where the exit is. You could have left me behind and not worry about getting arrested.
Because I'm your proxy. Even if we're just temporary partners, I promise to get you out. And that's what I'll do.
Miyabi falls silent again, seemingly lost in thought, then she raises her katana before your eyes.
This is a Hoshimi family heirloom, wielded by generations to eradicate evil. It's never misbehaved once since my father made the scabbard for me. Not even deep within Hollow Zero's core. I don't know why it went out of control. Maybe there was some external influence. My father might have the answer, but I can't reach him until we're out of the Hollow. Besides, he's likely busy socializing with the mayor today, secretly swapping wine for juice. Reaching him won't be easy.
Can I please take a look at the katana?
Apart from being a proxy, you're also a bladesmith?
No, but I noticed some electrical components on your scabbard. If you don't mind, I'd like to take a closer look. The core functions in my ocular implants are down, but I can still interact with electronics to an extent. Perhaps there's a clue on the scabbard.
If it's just the scabbard, I guess you can touch it.
The smart data structure of this blade looks really familiar. Strange. It's like a labyrinth of hollow observation data. Is it meant to trap something inside the scabbard?
So, do you have a way to fix it?
I'll need to borrow the data pile's computing power again. There's a shortcut up ahead. Let's go.
Yeah. hearing the English voice for some reason feels so much more natural compared to the Japanese one. But then again, it's a meeting. So if you all wanna play this game in Japanese voice, go freaking right ahead. But personally, I feel like the English voice in this game feels so much more natural compared to the Japanese one. The Japanese voice on the other hand kind of feels a little off. To me at least. Kind of feels a little bit off. And there's a possibility that I might dozed off while hearing the dialogue, the heavy dialogue in Japanese.
Is this the enemy's handiwork? I'll try shutting it off.
Okay, be careful.
Strange. The defense mechanism is still running.
Ah, more puzzles. Wait, more defense mechanism?
Sub-control units A and B aren't responding. We'll have to find them. Miss Oshimi, there are 2 control terminals inside. Could you look for them?
Okay, I'll go take a look.
Speaking to Miyabi.
Got enemies approaching. Be careful, Miss Oshimi. Miss Oshimi, I have a theory about your blade.
Go on.
Its internal data structure resembles a maze-solving algorithm. We might be able to use hollow observation data to optimize it. Anyway, let's find the remaining observation data first.
Let's say the other way.
Is this the device we're looking for?
Control Unit A is dealt with. Got 1 more to go. It should be nearby.
Sub-control A done, and now onto sub-control B.
Control permissions have been granted. We can turn off the mechanism now.
The mechanism is...
Proxy, you said there's a way to fix my blade?
Not necessarily fix it. More like an emergency adjustment. We'll use the information in the data pile to optimize the internal system. We can give it a try when we find the next data pile.
All right. That doesn't conflict with our final objective. Thank you.
The last observation data pile should be nearby. Once we find it, I can try adjusting your blade.
I trust you, Proxy.
Alright. Let's freaking go. Sector view. we head over here. And I must...
Seems trouble's caught up with us again.
Not a problem with me here.
The last hollow observation data point should be behind this door. I'll use it to adjust the scabbard first, and then I'll find a way out. Great. It's open. Don't worry, Miss Hoshimi. I'll do my best. I didn't expect an alarm.
Okay, I'll leave it to you. So, let's hurry.
Oh dear. Okay, got it. Got it.
All right, we should do it. Yabi, take the blade.
Thank you. Leave the enemies to me. You go hide.
Ah, gets got control over. Nope.
My blade seems to be working as normal. You can come out now, Proxy. Proxy?
Oh no. Wise. Overwhelmed by intense dizziness, the surroundings become blurred before your eyes. You gradually lose consciousness and fall to the ground. Oh no. A short while later, outside the hollow somewhere in the wilderness of the outer ring, the numbness from the rapid corruption gradually subsides and your senses are slowly coming back.
You're awake? You're awake! Manager's awake!
You're finally awake. I'm so tired. Andy, Star Student, are you guys okay?
I'm okay. Nekomata, there's some water inside the suitcase. Can you grab one for me?
Wise, you're finally awake! How are you feeling? Do your eyes still hurt? Is anywhere else hurting?
My ocular implants are working again. I feel dizzy. I have a headache and my chest hurts, and it feels like my face and mouth are burning. Is this real? Am I out of the hollow?
Welcome back to the real world. You made it out. If you'd stayed unconscious any longer, your sibling would have yeeted my butt into the hollow.
Welcome back, Master. I have calibrated your smart ocular implants via my first assistant, EOS. Approximately half an hour ago, the head of Section 6, Hoshimi Miyabi, pulled you out of the northwest side of the Outer Ring Hollow. Initial test results indicate that you were exposed to an extremely dangerous level of ether energy, triggering partial corruption. After leaving the hollow, the rejection reaction caused further complications, with a brief cardiac arrest being the most severe. Thankfully, the Cunning Hares and Section 6 provided professional emergency resuscitation.
Okay. We just gave you some emergency care to pull you back from the brink. No need to get into the details. You'd better see a doctor for a more thorough anti-corruption treatment after this.
Are you and Section 6 on good terms now, Nicole? And where's Miss Hoshimi? Is she okay?
Right at the moment, a cool familiar voice spoke up from behind.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me. And I mean it this time.
As expected of the chief. Busting out of a hollow carrying someone affected by corruption and showing no symptoms herself.
Asaba, did you get the captives to talk?
Yeah, they confessed, but nothing too helpful. The only thing we know for sure is that our guess was right.
Hang on. What are you guys talking about? I'm not following.
I'll fill you in. After your car crashed into the hollow, we got surrounded by those heavily armed mercenaries and had to take them out first. During the fight, we ran into the remaining Section 6 members.
The bad guys were chasing after us, and we were chasing after Chief Miyabi. She went into a hollow, and we bumped into the cunning hares.
It was a tough situation, so we joined forces to take down the mercenaries. Just when we were ready to head into the hollow to find you, Section 6 got a message from Miyabi saying you were with her, and that you were in danger. We hurried over here and found you lying on the ground, and Miyabi...
You can skip that part.
What? Are you embarrassed? That's not very like you, Fox.
If you keep talking, I'll tell everyone how you performed the emergency medical care.
Ugh, fine. Long story short, we rushed over and saved you. This Fox even agreed to hold off on arresting you until further investigation is complete, and she'd cooperate with you as an ally until then. You know the rest.
Hold on. What was that about the captives you just mentioned?
We needed to pry some answers from the captives because...
Pearlman, the key witness in the Vision scandal, was in the same vehicle as you. After the crash, you got thrown into the hollow, and Pearlman was captured by the mercenaries that attacked us.
Aw, shit. Okay, back to 6th Street. Talk to Bill about what happened in the outer ring. Right. Bell heaves a sigh of relief, revealing a hint of fear. I saw a message from the code earlier saying that you were ambushed by mercenaries and that you were also affected by the corruption and passed out. Then the HTTP connection had also had issues. How's the situation we are doing? She contacted Section 6 and everyone is safe. Section 6 also got more intel about the hideout should be near the Ballet Twins. With the public security election just around the corner, the city security measures will tighten soon. Nicole said we need to come up with a solid plan of action before then. But compared to that, I'm more worried about your health. Let's just continue. Sometime later, in the random play video store on 6th Street, Yena's quarter.
Wise, are you sure you don't need to rest a bit more? You've just suffered corruption injuries and traveled all the way back from the Outer Ring.
Agreed. Master must maintain adequate energy to operate inside the hollows. Resting to recover your physiological functions is recommended. Or perhaps, a strong stimulus might boost your adrenaline.
Don't worry. I'm much better now thanks to you and Fairy. We need to hurry and get Pearlman back.
I get that, but your health is more important.
Master, after cross-referencing, a biosignal matching suspect Pearlman's has been detected inside the Ballet Twins hollow.
The Ballet Twins hollow. That reminds me. When the airship incident happened, we were attacked by some unknown militants. Could it be the same group?
Makes sense. Their goal at the time was to disrupt the Vision trial, and now they've kidnapped the key witness, Pearlman. Their motives seem the same. It all adds up if Bringer is behind this, but... This might sound cruel, but... Why go through the trouble of kidnapping Pearlman when they could have just killed him? If their goal is to silence anyone involved with the Vision scandal, isn't it easier to just dispose of Proman?
Warning. Approaching the video store.
Barry, this isn't the time for jokes. Wise doesn't need an adrenaline boost right now.
Warning.
Huh? Hang on a minute, Fairy. Are you being serious? What's going on?
Warning.
Oh dear. A burst of sparks erupt from the monitor array and the lights begin flickering.
What's happening? Our system is under attack again? How is that possible? We have Barry. Nothing in New Eridu should be able to breach her defenses.
Something's off. This is not a network attack. It's targeting our store's electrical system and the HDD itself?
What happens next makes Belle watching the security footage even more horrified.
Wise? There are people outside the store. They're...
Good day. We're conducting security patrols on 6th Street during the election period. Please open up.
Oh no.
I'll handle the officers. You take care of Fairy and try to keep it down.
The door to the staff room shuts carefully. Soon, you hear a voice greeting the officers, the sound of drawer being searched and boots clattering up the stairs. A moment later...
Nothing unusual upstairs.
Hey, please be careful. That's a collector's edition.
What's inside this room?
It's our storage room, filled with personal items and old equipment.
Could you please open it up so we can check?
Isn't it?
Is that really necessary? As you can see, we're just a regular video store with lots of videotapes.
I get that, but this is just a standard procedure during election season. We hope you understand. Please cooperate and open the door for inspection.
No.
If you won't open up,
cutscene?
I've no choice but to do it myself.
Wait, hold on!
Please cooperate.
Oh no.
Hold it. Huh?
We have new orders. More manpower is needed to increase our street patrols.
Oh, Julian.
The special response team will take over 6th Street's inspection from here. Good work today, officers. The street patrol supervisor is expecting you. Be sure not to keep him waiting.
Oh, thank goodness. Security money. Thank goodness Julian came in with the save. Even though I'm not really sure whether Julian knows about us or not. Leave. Is Julian? Ah yes, Julian is here.
Okay, application approved. The security patrol for this area is now officially under our team. You can relax now.
Thank you, Qingyi. Now, manager, please explain what is going on.
Before we get into that, can we ask why you and Qingyi are here?
As you know, manager, I have a good relationship with your AI assistant, Fairy. I just received a message from her. It said, 01101000, 01100101, 01101100, 01110000.
What is this binary language?
What's that binary code mean?
It's a set of standard information codes from the old civilization, and it translates to help.
Worried that you might be in danger, Juyuan dragged me along and we rushed straight over here.
Thank you for looking out for us and coming all this way, Juyuan.
Save the thanks for after you've given me a proper explanation. I'm going to handle this by the book, and I won't bend the rules. Not even for you, manager.
It's a bit complicated.
Allow me to explain.
Jay? Is that Jay?
Huh? This voice... is that...
It's been a while, Juyuan.
Oh, it's Miyabi.
It is I, Hoshimi Miyabi.
Moments later, Miyabi gives a concise rundown of the vision case.
Allow me to sum this up. There's more to the vision case than meets the eye. The true villain slipped away, in shadows they hide. In the outer ring you fought with all your might. Key witness captured, no Pearlman in sight. Is that correct?
That's accurate. And it flows pretty well.
And the managers, law-abiding by the book, are in fact seasoned proxies upon taking a closer look?
Sorry, it's true. We're proxies. But I swear we've never done anything bad. We are, the most lawful among the unlawful.
Hearing the confession from the managers themselves, Julian remains silent with no expression on her face. She pulls out her wallet, counts 1,000 dennies, and hands them to Qingyi. Why?
Juyuan, what are you doing?
Truth be told, I had my doubts about the manager's identity. I mentioned it to Juyuan on the way here, and she...
I didn't believe it. I was convinced the managers wouldn't deceive us, so I was willing to bet on it. Too bad. I was wrong.
Juyuan, I'm so sorry. We really didn't mean to...
Enough! Let's focus on the main issue. You do realize you're leveling serious accusations against Bringer, who's about to become commander of Janus Quarter during the election? And you don't have the key witness or any evidence. By protocol, I should bring you into the precinct and inform my superiors. But the leader of Section 6, who's also one of the current Void Hunters, Hoshimi Miyabi, is willing to vouch for you. Maybe I'm a fool who's easily deceived, but I trust Miyabi's skills and expertise.
So, does that mean...
I'm not going to escalate this to my superiors until the day's over. You have enough time to secure your evidence. In the meantime, I'll be looking into this myself.
Thank you, Juyuan. Thank you for believing in us.
Don't thank me just yet. If my investigation shows you're lying, like I said, I'm not going to bend the rules for you. Proxies.
Yuan asks Shinji to stay and keep an eye on the video store, then leaves without looking back. Right. The missing witness. Okay, let's begin do this. What's with the line though? Wait, I can't check it right on this phone. Moments later, in the ballet.
Ah, you're online, Proxy. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with Officer Juyuan?
Juyuan went back to the precinct to verify her intel. She asked Qingyi to stay and watch over the store.
We did accuse her direct boss and mentor of being the big bad guy, so it's understandable she'd be upset.
I may not know you or Officer Julian that well, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't the accusations against her boss that upset her the most.
We've been doing some self-reflection on that.
I know Juyuan. She would never do anything that perverts the course of justice. And she's easy to persuade. All you need to do is look her in the eyes, take her by the hand and tell her your thoughts gently. The closer you are, the better. You can give it a try once she's back, Proxy.
Chief? Where'd you even learn that?
I learned it from Ji-Yuan's mother. I've tried it, and it's very effective.
Really?
Guys, even though the HDD took a hit, thankfully Fairy still managed to track down Prolin's biosignal. It's time to get back our key witness.
Yeah, I already went through Harumasa's
The
tutorial.
mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead. Perhaps we can get info on Prolin there. Careful, there's a
There's a
mechanism
lot of
nearby.
enemies nearby. Be careful.
Ow!
There are mercenaries everywhere. This is more enemies than I expected.
Being this heavily guarded, it must mean Perlman is nearby.
The bigger the slab of meat, the more onions we need.
The Palates and Grey Eye was quite complicated.
Let me check this area first. Okay, nothing. This way.
Watch out for any ambushes ahead. Hiding so poorly. Do you
Yikes.
really think we'd fall for that?
Let's give them a taste of some well-deserved punishment.
This should be the building's central area.
It will likely be heavily defended.
The enemy's attacks are getting more intense.
They're not very tough, though, so they go down easy.
Not good.
Chief, are you hurt?
My training to let more bullets than my previous record in under a minute failed. Wait.
Next.
Make way!
Right. Keep moving.
They've set up an ambush here, too.
Next.
There are some supply boxes nearby. They might come in handy. Where did this guy come from?
It's a bad guy! Die!
Sukaku, don't be reckless. Don't give the enemy the satisfaction of seeing you smile. A joint effort.
Right. Keep moving. Wait, not this way? 60. Oh, this way.
It's over.
Next.
Wise, the rendezvous point is just up ahead.
More puzzles. Cute.
The spatial fissure is right over here. We need to find Perlman quickly.
Got it.
Is something wrong with Father?
The enemy is all bark and no bite. Are they even trying? I'm out here working hard, so why do they get to slack off?
Don't waste your energy arguing in a place like this.
My blade is out.
The mercenaries' rendezvous point is just up ahead.
Why is no one on guard? This feels too easy.
It works for us.
Okay, here we go again. Wait, wrong. Okay, there you go. Although I restarted once, but it's okay. Now what?
Access granted. Good, that's it. Huh?
Proxy, what's that warning sound?
Oh no. The permission request was linked to explosives. Run! This room's gonna blow!
Such power. Military-grade ammonium nitrate explosives? Using these inside the building? It's no wonder there's no one stationed near it.
They don't care about the safety of the hostages.
Enemies are gathering up ahead. I'll look for a detour around them.
No need. We'll just break through. Weakling.
Damn! Alright, let's keep going.
What the? This area's about to collapse! Forget it. Let's just ignore this mess. I don't want to be buried here.
Croman's locked inside. We need to get rid of these guards quickly.
Ah! No! Please don't kill me! What do you want from me?
I hear woman.
A joint effort.
There's a risk of explosions nearby. We have to get out of here.
Ah! Help! I don't want to die!
Quit being difficult, old man. If I fall down, we're done for.
There should be a spatial fissure nearby. We can use it as a shortcut to save time.
Oh no! It's gonna explode!
Proxy, is this the way out of the hollow? Here?
There is not responding either. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay, found the exit. Official dreams not far off. As the explosion draws closer, the HDD's ear-piercing warning comes again. HDD voice output failed. Activating backup output. Warning, danger detected on the path ahead.
There's an exit ahead. But this is odd. Why is there only one result from the calculations? Shouldn't there be several?
Proxy, we're running out of time. We need to get out now.
I don't want to die! Ah!
The explosion causes the surrounds to collapse. Out of desperation, everyone charges into the future. The light from the future overwhelms your senses. The eerie, heavy, ominous feeling inside the hollow abruptly disappears. The next moment...
Oh, isn't this a surprise?
Bringer.
What?
Bringer.
Perlman, the culprit of the Vision scandal, who sabotaged the Witness's airship to escape to the Outer Ring, who snuck back into New Eridu during this critical election period, is now apprehended on the spot by public security. And appearing alongside suspect Perlman, assisting him in entering and exiting the Hollow, members of Section 6 of Han. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter, I'm requesting that you all come with me to Public Security Headquarters for an explanation. Shall we? Chief Hoshimi Miyabi, you are suspected of improper dealings with Perlman, the notorious criminal. I need you and your subordinates to come with me.
It's over. It's over! It's all over!
Just a moment, Inspector Bringer. It appears there's been a serious misunderstanding on your part. Section 6 is alleged to have had unreported private contact with an important suspect. However, those actions were undertaken solely by Chief Hoshimi Miyabi.
Huh?
As members of Section 6, we noticed our superior's misconduct and rushed to confront her, just as you arrived.
Are you trying to say you have nothing to do with this? I'm the acting commander. Do you think I'm an idiot?
I wouldn't dream of it, Acting Commander Bringer. I'm merely stating the facts. If there's any disagreement, we can report to Internal Affairs.
Every cloud has a... What was it?
Huh? You're asking me?
Wrong answer.
Huh? What are you doing?
Back into the hollow?
Hoshimi Miyabi, what are you doing?
He got it wrong, so I threw him into the hollow in a fit of rage. Yanagi is right. I do what I want. This has nothing to do with them. My actions just now serve as proof. Take me if you want. But only me.
You!
It's almost time for the speech. No need to dwell too much on it. Best to leave it at that.
All right, very well. I'll grant you that. As the acting commander of the Janus Quarter. Chief Hoshimi Miyabi of Section 6. You are suspected of endangering public safety.
Oh my gosh.
And shall be arrested immediately.
Right. Let's hurry up and check out the next part of the story quest. I have a gut feeling that no update on Miss Yabi's side yet though. Even though Bringer has taken her, she should be okay. She's a point hunter after all. Dell skillfully checks the HDD. After a while, the communicator starts ringing. Yanagi messages they found Perlman. They fitted him at Belagor Industry to keep him safe from Bringer and got him working on compiling the evidence of Bringer's dealings with Vision Corporation. Collider and the others are also helping look for the files, so we should have results soon. But to avoid Bringer, Section 6 has cut off all communication signals at their safe house, leaving just us with a special line. Yanagi asks us to contact them when we can to plan our next move. Bringer still has Miss Miyabi after all. I tried everything but can't track her down. Who knows what Bringer is going to do with her. Wise, whenever you're ready, we'll contact Yanagi and see how things are on the side. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. There's something important I need to confirm with them. Section 6 just found Perlman, and I'm about to contact them now. I'm setting up the call now. I'll patch you in too. Not long later, Belle successfully gets into contact with Section 6 and explains the situation.
I'm really sorry, everyone, but we can't locate Miss Miyabi right now.
Understood. I reached out to my director and some friends in the media. Seems they haven't heard anything about Hoshimi Miyabi being arrested or Perlman reappearing.
Hello, can you hear me? It's Juyuan. This is urgent. Please confirm something for me. Is Perlman with you right now? Check the back of his neck. Please look behind his ears or at the base of his hairline. Do you see a small wound?
What are you doing? Now, hang on, my hair? Ow! Easy!
Yes, Officer Juyuan. There is indeed a small wound on the right side of his hairline, approximately half an inch long. How did you know?
For high-profile cases, the precinct sometimes puts small tracking chips on suspects when they're detained to stop them from doing anything dangerous. I found out that the chips used on Perlman and the other suspects in recent cases have broad-range tracking capabilities, and they've been active this whole time.
Damn. So that's how they found
What?
Perlman.
A tracking chip? And it's been active this whole time? Even after the airship crash?
That's correct.
What? Hang on. Does that mean that the precinct could have tracked this guy down anytime they wanted?
If the lead investigator wanted to, yes, they could have easily found Perlman from the moment he entered the outer ring. Yet they never tracked him down. The precinct records show that he's still missing.
Our entire operation was based on one assumption, that the mastermind was doing everything to stop us from revealing the truth, to eliminate Perlman, and to cover up their crimes. But if they always knew where he was, then what was the purpose of all the pursuits, ambushes, and interceptions?
Miyabi.
Huh? Didn't the bad commander take Chief Miyabi outside the hollow to weaken us?
If we were mistaken, then that means Bringer didn't take Miss Hoshimi to undermine us. He must have taken her for a different reason.
A different reason? Don't tell me. He wanted the chief herself. But that doesn't make any sense. She has nothing to do with the case, and nothing seemed off with her. Plus, who in their right mind would try picking a fight with a Void Hunter? Unless they're looking to get themselves killed.
Hang on. I just remembered something. The strangest thing happened while we were in the Outer Ring Hollow.
You quickly fill everyone in on what happened with the katana inside the hollow, leaving them with even more questions.
You can't be serious. That crooked commander's target really is our chief. But why?
Doesn't matter. They took Miyabi right before my eyes. I'm such an idiot for allowing this to happen. I must report this to the director immediately.
Everyone calm down. Shouldn't we figure out where Miss Hoshimi and Bringer are first?
Miyabi is being transported in a public security vehicle. I can track it. As for Officer Bringer...
He's over where the vision scandal was exposed, just outside the Dead End Hollow. Remember that place?
How do you know that, Qingyi?
Because he's giving a speech there today. It was on the news. They said it's happening as scheduled, with many eyewitnesses from the vision scandal and concerned citizens attending.
Let's split up. We'll search for Bringer and look for Miss Hoshimi at the same time.
Okay, I'll go find Miyabi. Please guide us out of the hollow right now.
No. We shouldn't be the ones looking for the chief.
Why not? Aren't you worried about her? If anything happens to her, I swear I'll...
Calm down, Tsukishiro. You're losing your cool. We're closer to Bringer's location right now, and we've still got Perlman.
But...
No buts. You know I'm right, Deputy Chief.
Nagi,
I think Harumasa's got a point this time. For once he's actually making sense. Maybe we should listen to him.
Ouch, that hurt. But thanks for speaking up for me, Sokaku.
I'll find Miyabi. I mentioned earlier that I can track the vehicle. Plus, as a public security officer, I won't attract attention. Miss Tsukishiro, Miyabi and I go way back. I understand exactly how you feel. I promise, I will bring her back safely.
I'll join you. I'll go with Juyuan to find Miss Hoshimi.
Looks like our tasks are set. I'll stay here to protect the video store then, so you have one less thing to worry about.
The communicator transmitted several deep breaths, followed by a few quick slaps, like someone's trying to regain focus.
I'm sorry for losing my composure, everyone. The plan makes sense. Let's get moving. Proxy, you're pretty capable, right?
Better than you think. I'm the best proxy in New Eridu, and I will bring her back.
Okay, I believe you. I'll leave the chief in your capable hands then.
Yuyen is waiting for you at the parking lot. I think she wants to talk to you about searching for Miss Miyabi. But I feel like she's not in a good mood. She might still be upset since we hid our identity from her. When there's a chance, you should really give her a proper explanation. Right, anyhow, let's just head over to the parking lot first. I'm looking into the transport vehicle's location. I'll head out once I get word. Julian stops talking after that. An awkward silence settles between you. Officer Julian? Are you still mad? No, there's no reason for me to be mad. Julian seems really upset. Is she expecting an apology from me? Julian, I owe you an apology. I never wanted to hide my identity, and especially from you. Huh? So, why did you keep this from me? I didn't want to cause you any trouble. You are an elite officer, and I'm a proxy operating in the shadows. What if the truth drove us apart or even made us enemies? No, I play by the rules and respect law and order, but I don't follow them blindly. I know the difference between right and wrong and who. Of course, do what is just. If you can consider me a friend, then you should have more faith in me. Julian, I promise I'll never keep anything from you again. If I do, then the video store will lose money every day. You don't have to go that far. Yes, I do. You're a very dear friend, Julian. Your feelings matter a lot to me. I don't want this to drive a wedge between us. After that, at that moment, Julian comes ring. A little flustered, she quickly picks it up and moves away to check her messages. Manager, I asked Officer Chen to locate the currently active transport vehicle in the Yaena's corner, and they're heading north. I believe Miyabi is on one of them. We need to move on and intercept them. With a PubSec car, we can use the express lane. But there are checkpoints everywhere, so I might not be able to bring along a regular citizen like you, Manager. Take my bamboo. We can still stay in touch that way. It'll come in handy in emergencies. Understood. I'll head out now. As for our conversation just now, let's continue after we get Miyabi back. A short while later, near 14th Street, a PubSec car hurdles down the street, siren blaring.
Task Force Patrol Squad to Captain Zhu Yuan. Do you copy? Repeat, do you copy? Over.
Copy. Officer Chen, Juyuan here. Over.
Captain Zhu Yuan, why does your voice sound a little raspy?
It was pretty hot here and my throat got a little dry. What's your status? Did you find any leads? Over.
Yes, I ran a quick check. There are 8 transport vehicles still on duty in Janus Quarter, and one matches the route you mentioned. I'll share its location with you now. Over.
Thank you, Officer Chen. You've been a big help. Go get some rest. Over.
Copy that, Captain Zhu Yuan. You take care. Don't work too hard. Task Force Patrol Team over and out.
Phew. All right. Got the info on Miyabi's transport vehicle. Wait, the nav data shows that the escort vehicle's final destination is the site of Bringer's speech? This is bad. Tons of people are heading there right now, and the streets are jammed. How do we get through? Sound the sirens? Switch to PubSec motorcycles?
There's no time. The speech venue is next to the dead-end hollow. Let's cut straight through it.
What? But driving in the hollow is extremely dangerous. Are you suggesting we walk? That'll take too long.
Don't worry. I know a way to get there quickly and safely. Trust me, I've done it before.
The dudes and Zenless should really update the
Amazing!
text.
I didn't know you could drive a train, manager. Is this railway route okay?
Trust me, I'm familiar with this route. Your friend will definitely lead us out of a dead-end hollow. Do you know why the Hoshimi family is being targeted? Wait, I think we've got
I'm
a
sure you
theory
know,
that's approaching.
the Hoshimi family has a long heritage. Leave it to me. I won't let them get in the way. They gave rise to the first generation of Void Hunters, making significant contributions to the city. There were several other heads of the family who made significant contributions too. Each of them was an exceptional and unique warrior. They consistently upheld the Hoshimi family's reputation. Up until a certain point, when the Hoshimi family suddenly stopped prioritizing martial skills. They started to involve themselves in the city's management using their political power.
I know. We have a documentary about the Hoshimi family in our store. There are stories circulating on internet that the Hoshimi family possesses a secret that makes them stronger. Is it possible the urban legend has some truth to it?
I don't know much, but I have a way to find out. Manager.
Moments later, to verify Julian's theory, Y stops the train in safe zone and establishes a communication link with the outside world.
Hello? Hi, this is Officer Ju Yuan from the Criminal Investigations Special Response Team. I'm just calling to...
I know, Officer Juyen. I'm still waiting to hear back from the Throne Quarter Precinct. The head of our house ought to be at the banquet hall still, joining in on all the Election Day events. I've asked my secretary to locate him as soon as possible.
All right. I'm sorry to keep bothering you with all these calls. I'll wait for your reply then. Not good. With the elections happening now, even the Hoshimi family housekeeper can't get in touch with Miyabi's father.
You seem to be pretty close with the Hoshimis, Juyan. Do you know the head of the family?
I wouldn't say we're close, but when Miyabi and I were classmates, she invited me to her place a few times, so I've met him before. As the head of one of the most famous families in New Eridu, he must have a lot on his plate. To figure out what the enemy wants from Miyabi, we need to understand their motive. The only way to do that is to talk to her father. But my usual channels only get me as far as their household staff. I don't have any connections to that fancy banquet hall in Throne Quarter. And they use private security that's independent of PubSec.
We just need to find someone who has connections to high society, right? Then I might just know someone.
Months later, after patching through random play, a familiar voice answers. Yeah. As you can hear, the Victorian housekeeping Lycan is not voiced.
Thanks for taking my call, Lycon. I've got something extremely important that I need your help with. Has Victoria Housekeeping ever offered services to the Hoshimi family?
They are a renowned martial arts family. They contributed significantly to the construction and safeguard of our city. Our humble establishment has indeed been fortunate to provide our services to them, and indeed, they may be considered loyal customers of ours.
Really? That's great! Do you happen to know much about their family affairs?
That entirely depends on your definition of family affairs. If it's not too much to ask, could you please provide me with a little more context? Julian gives Lycan a quick rundown of the situation. I understand the circumstances and your request seems fair and justified. However, I'm afraid that I cannot provide such information. It's against our confidentiality policy.
I understand, but...
Although I cannot provide that information, I can connect you with someone better suited to assist. Just a moment. Rina, please watch the lobby for me.
Hello? Lycan said you had something urgent to discuss with me?
That voice... Is that...
Oh, is that Miss Ju Yuan? It's been a while. Thank you for looking after my daughter.
It's been a while, Mr. Soichiro. Sorry to bother you, but it's urgent, and it's about Miyabi. We think someone's trying to harm her, and she might be in danger.
Oh, so you weren't joking? Please continue.
Mr. Soichiro, aren't you worried about Miyabi's safety?
Of course I am, but I'm more concerned for those who wish to harm her. I don't mean to brag, but she's strong. Very strong. She's strong in every sense of the word. Perhaps even stronger than that. Actually, she's even... Oh, forgive me. There I go boasting again. Old habits die hard. Anyway, my daughter has proved time and again that those who wish her ill will never meet a good end. So, in comparison, sharing our family's confidential information, that could be a bigger issue.
What? What do you mean?
Worry not. I have no doubts about your intentions, Miss Ju Yuan. But our family affairs are sensitive information. It's our rule not to share them lightly, especially considering we have a guest here I'm not acquainted with.
Oh.
Would you mind proving that you know my daughter?
Miss Hoshimi's katana is a family heirloom used by generations to eradicate evil. Only direct family members can handle it.
That's right. If she was willing to share that much with you, it shows that she trusts you. But this information is also known to a lot of her colleagues.
Mr. Soichiro, you secretly swap your wine for juice during social events.
She even told you that?
Please hear me out, sir. The katana went out of control today. It unleashed massive foxfire. We barely managed to force it back into the scabbard.
What? Lycan, please inform the mayor that I might need to leave early this evening. My apologies. Now you two. What I'm about to say is of the utmost importance and must not be shared with anyone. If anyone is plotting against the Hoshimi family, they must be after the katana. That katana is a treasured heirloom passed from generation to generation. It is also the source of power for every head of the family. But the power sealed within it is forbidden. Only the head is qualified to inherit and receive it, and the process is extremely dangerous. My daughter, however, is different. Aside from an accident when she was young, she has never relied on the katana's power. Her strength comes from herself. She is the true genius of the Hoshimi family. It is imperative that the scabbard remain intact. Under no circumstances should my daughter use the katana if the scabbard is compromised.
At the same time, an armored transport vehicle is heading toward the Dead and Hollow near Bringer's speech venue. Inside the vehicle,
Hey, drive carefully. If you shake the Void Hunter around, you'll end up locked up in HQ.
Drop the act. You turned at the 7th Street we passed to head back to Janus Quarter. This car was never going to HQ.
So you've known all along. Are you sure you want to calmly let us do as we please?
The schemes of villains are always unique. I might as well stick around and figure out your real objective. Besides, You alone pose no threat to me.
Even with you unarmed?
I don't need a blade to deal with you.
Indeed, we really aren't worthy. After all, this is a treasure passed down through generations of the Hoshimi family. It has slain dangerous ethereals, legendary warriors, the remnants of the old civilization, and the evils of the new era. The cursed blade, Talus.
You...
7 generations of swordmasters have established the Hoshimi family's prestigious standing today. Most people think the Hoshimi family's bloodline is inherently superior, but in fact, the true source of their power is this blade. Except for you, Hoshimi Miyabi. You're the rare talent born into the Hoshimi family, truly blessed in the art of swordsmanship.
How do you know about the Hoshimi family?
Because the target of our evil group is you. Nullface may have botched the mission, but he still managed to obtain your deep sync modeling data.
What?
Back in
Thanks to that,
1.4.
I get to witness the true form of the cursed blade. It is indeed so beautiful.
What the f-
This monstrous energy is exactly what we need.
What?
You're right. No one can threaten you. So we'll make you the threat.
Release Talus!
Ah! What an unexpected delight! To my surprise, Officer Hoshimi Miyabi has honored my speech with her presence. Dear citizens, let's give her a round of applause.
Wow! It's Miss Miyabi! Amazing!
Oh no. Oh no.
Miyabi!
Oh no 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 no. No 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 no. No 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 no. Wait. Cutscene?
I can contact the Hoshimis and reach out to Miyabi's immediate family.
Am I? I was clearly... It feels like the foxfire is burning me. There are enemies here too? After defeating the enemy, my body has surprisingly recovered. Am I supposed to defeat enemies to recover? It scatters upon being cut. It's obviously not a physical injury. Foxfire. It's a power that belongs to the Hoshimi. So why would it burn me?
Oh my gosh, there's more enemies. And the water's getting much more red?
Can't shake the feeling that this place looks familiar. Foxfire! It's burning even more intensely. Losing my strength. I must defeat more enemies. The more the better.
Oh my gosh.
Is the illusion of the cursed blade? No one's enough.
What the hell? In the illusion, countless monsters surge forward like a tidal wave. Miyabi relentlessly swings her blade, cutting down the ethereal, pushing herself to the brink of total exhaustion. Kill. Kill. Countless voices invade Miyabi's mind, gnawing at her sanity. It feels as if she's swinging her blade without thinking is the only way to escape. Now what?
Are these people citizens? What? How could I? I will never wield my blade against the innocent.
And this story quest feels unique.
I'm asking you to not move any further.
Are you serious? Hey, you better not try anything funny.
To protect the city,
Where are you starting?
Are you sure this is the right move, Miss Hoshimi?
Kill! This is a rule created to break rules. A submission made to end submission. A curse forged to eliminate curses. This is Hoshimi's fate.
Is this also how you coaxed my mother back then? Did you convince her of this fate the same way? Is this how you turned her into the sacrifice? Answer me! Good. So you remember me. Do you really believe that the inheritance traditions are right? No. But I have a proposition. I understand that you had to make difficult choices to survive the era of hollow calamities. But times have changed. Past sacrifices were made, so there would be no more sacrifices in the future. The Hoshimi legacy shouldn't just stop at inheriting this blood-stained gift. If outsiders are capable of bypassing the rules and taking your power, then what's the point of clinging to this cruel ritual? Therefore, let's cooperate. That's right. I've always been aware that I'm not the type of heir the Hoshimi family needs. I don't have my grandfather's keen judgment, my aunt's resourcefulness, my father's knowledge, or my mother's sharp mind. But I have swordsmanship. It's the one thing in which I'm genuinely gifted. From now on, if you heed me, I'll rewrite the fate of the Hoshimi family in my own way. Be my blade, one that slays only evil, and I'll repay the injustices that forced your sacrifices. My mother was the final sacrifice you'll ever receive. From this day forward, under my command, I'll turn you into a legend which is truly unmatched by anyone.
Idealistic.
So many voices.
So you'll agree.
Before she can finish, the subdued foxfire bursts into fierce flames.
You.
The blazing foxfire slowly peters out and the illusion and voice fade too. Hoshimi Miyabi props herself up the best she can, not wanting to collapse. At this moment, a familiar voice
Miss
rings out.
Hoshimi! Miss Hoshimi! Can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me?
Proxy?
Yes, it's me, Miss Hoshimi. You're finally awake. How are you feeling?
So, that golden light was you. Thank goodness I didn't draw my blade. The citizens... did I hurt them?
Rest assured, Miyabi, you didn't hurt anyone. When those strange flames appeared in your eyes, the manager and I knocked you into the dead-end hollow. You were swinging your katana the whole time, but only at the ethereals coming at us. Just now, you suddenly froze. The flames on your katana disappeared, and we were able to get close.
I see. Thank you. I almost made a terrible mistake. I feared if my blade had harmed those dear to me, hurt innocent people,
Miyabi's voice is weak as if recovering from a severe illness. Her furrowed brows finally relax as tears trickle down her face. The invisible Void Hunter sobs softly like an ordinary girl.
Miss Hoshimi...
Wise, it's an emergency! The rest of Section 6 has arrived at the speech venue and it's a total mess. Looks like Bringer's trying to get away.
What?
Hearing the latest update over the communicator, Julian holds Miyabi tightly and looks towards the proxy.
Leave her to me. I'll take her to the nearest medical center. Go, manager! Go catch the culprit! We absolutely cannot let him get away!
Right, so that's the end of the third part of this main quest. In the video store, the siblings are flustered. Let me check the error logs. Looks like a massive surge of active ether caused EU's internal modules to malfunction. It might be because Miss Hoshimi's katana went out of control. It happened before. EU's was exposed to an excessive ether surge at close range. Its internal communication module might be damaged. Everything's a mess right now. I wonder how much Miss Hoshimi is doing. Worry not, manager. Julian sent a message saying he's taking the young lady from the Hoshimi family for treatment, so you can set your mind at ease and focus on dealing with Bringer. We haven't heard from Section 6 yet. At that moment, a familiar petite figure rushes in. Proxy, Yanagi from Section 6 asked me to contact you. Not long ago, someone from Section 6 suddenly showed up with Perlman. They said we have key evidence of Bringer's involvement in the Vision Corporation case and asked us to watch over him for a while. With that guy's help, we went through the documents thoroughly and managed to compile the evidence of financial dealings between the Vision Corporation and Bringer. I never would have thought that Bringer is the one behind all this. Inagi told us to send the evidence to a public security commissioner through a special channel. She's already leading Section 6 to go after Bringer. They left in a hurry and only gave me a designated communication channel. Proxy, try using it to get in touch with her. Okay, connecting now. Inagi, can you hear me? It's all thanks to Bellabog Industries for sending the evidence against Bringer to the commissioner. He immediately suspended Bringer and called him back to NAPS HQ for investigation. But it seems like Bringer doesn't plan to hide anymore. His men deliberately caused chaos, even crashing into cars to make their escape. The crowd went into a panic and it almost resulted in an accident. By the time we got there and brought things under control, he had already gotten away. We couldn't catch him. All we found at the scene was your bamboo. We were just too slow. We didn't make it in time. So, Pavel has given a important piece of intel about Bringer's whereabouts. Bringer might have gone to Port Alpis. It's that old cargo dock on the city outskirts, swallowed up by the Hollow. Perman said Sarah and her people have been shipping tons of supplies there to the Vision Corporation, including special engineering items. A dock in the Hollow? Wait, Wise, do you remember the news broadcast Nicole made us watch this morning? They caught footage of a Hollow right by the water. A cargo dock? Then it probably really is near Port Alpis. It's an area with all sorts, a perfect place for criminals to slip away unnoticed. But there's someone in our bureau who is really familiar with that area, so we may have a chance to reel in a big fish. Rest assured, everyone, leave this to me. I'll head to the port now and contact our undercover angler. Jane Doe. Got it. We'll work on fixing the HDD on our end. Yanagi, can you take use near the port? According to the data, the ether in that hollow is unstable, which could affect nearby communications. While we can operate remotely from the video store, I still feel a bit uneasy. Just to be safe, let's take the portable equipment and work near the port. We can also recalibrate EOS connection module while we're at it. Near the port? Alright. I'll reach out to Ben and update them on the situation here. Great. We'll make our way to Port Alpis after we wrap things up here. This time, we won't let Bringer slip away again. The group arranges to meet at Port Alpis. After ensuring no one suspicious is nearby, Qingyi leaves the video store. Wise, Qingyi just messaged. Her informant has found Bringer. Looks like Perman's intel was accurate. Bringer plans to use the hollow near Port Alpis to smuggle himself out of Gaina's quarter. Got him. This time, we won't let him slip away again. Yanagi said once we're ready, we can go find them at Port Alpis. The HDD is pretty much fixed, and the portable device is good to go. We'll head out as soon as you're ready. Right. Let's continue. You can use travel or drive to Port Alpis. Let's go. So this is Port Alpis. Whoop whoop! I'm sorry, that sounded awful, didn't it? Oh! Confirm Bringer's movement with Qingyi. Manager, this is Jane Doe, Public Security's undercover agent. Oh, what a surprise! So our helper is actually the manager. I'm surprised too. I had no idea Miss Jane was an undercover agent from Public Security. Really? You had no idea? That's the wrong answer, you know. Jane is an undercover agent with us. No one else in Public Security knows her identity except her direct superior. That's right. Sometimes, keeping even your own people in the dark is the only way to stay safe. Just now, a big fish took the bait I set. My informant told me an anonymous individual is looking to ferry to Throne Quarter from here. offering an exceptionally high price. He also mentioned having a stash of valuable goods in the hollow and is looking for someone to transport them later. The cargo is said to be highly delicate, supposedly some kind of special archivic material. After Chingy contacted me, I acted as the contact person to take on this big job using a fake identity. Got the answer right this time, manager. But the hunt for Bringer hasn't been made public within public security yet, which means we can't request reinforcements. So I had Chingy claim he spotted an escaped criminal and mobilized nearby PubSec officers to lock down the area. If you can't fool your own, how will you fool others? Now that everything is ready, it's time to reel in our big catch. Right now, Bringers should be inside the hollow, at the place we agreed upon, waiting for his contact to get him out. I'll send you his location, manager. Time to give our former deputy commander a little surprise. Proxy, you're here. The Port Alpes Hollow area is right across from here. Chingy said their undercover agent posed as the smuggler's contact and tricked Bringer to the designated spot in the hollow. We're in control this time. There's nowhere for him to go now. Even so, it feels like Bringer chose this spot to smuggle himself out for a reason. Didn't Perlman mention that Bringer has stashed a lot of smuggled goods here? Since he wants to take them, there might be something fishy about all this. Asaba's right. We must be extra cautious this time. Proxy, is your navigation ramble still working? I've checked our over-EOS remote module and it should be fine now. Communication on the portable HD is also ready and it seems stable for now. Perfect. Proxy, let's get ready for the operation. We're counting on you for navigation in the hollow. So, enter the hollow and pursue Bringer. Yeah, let's begin to this. Let's begin to this. After making preparation, Section 6 enters the hollow heading for Bringer's rendezvous point in accordance with the coordinates. Soon, a familiar figure is seen, Bringer, preparing to make his escape.
Hold it!
Surrender at once, Acting Commander Bringer. No, you've lost your right to that title.
I expect nothing less from Section 6. You caught up in no time. Very well. Since you've delivered yourselves, I won't have to hunt you down later. The Cursed Blade's power is mine. This perfect form will lead us into the age of hollows. Creator, I implore you, remind me!
What's happening?
Watch out. Ether activity is rising.
What the hell?
That hand.
What? Watch out!
Bringer turned into an ethereal. Something strange has appeared. Be careful, everyone.
Yay!
Really?
Waste of time.
I noticed the frame is dropping though.
Is he dead? Don't let your guard down.
And of course, there's a phase 2. Oh, Rina.
Do you know each other? Unfortunately, now's not the time to catch up.
Thanks. Luckily you made it right on time. Everyone, be careful. This is a tough one. This guy's energy is still increasing. Be careful, everyone.
Everyone, keep it up!
Hold on.
Resistance is futile.
Can't jump though.
Be gentle with the pace, would you?
No, that guy's ether activity is still increasing. We have to stop him.
Combat isn't my thing.
Right, sector here. Yeah.
There's something blocking the way here. Huh?
Should we take a detour?
For later. The Bellable Heavy Industrial. Yep, Bellable Heavy Industrial.
Just in the nick of time.
We ain't these troublesome things to us.
Yep. Waste of time.
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
Right. Keep moving for now. Oh, Anton.
Well done, bro! Roxy, the way forward is open for you.
And
Charge
Grace.
ahead with all you got! Don't let that jerk win!
Think. Watch out! He's absorbing ether energy!
What do you mean?
We can't let him keep eating. We must stop him.
Asaba, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Nice.
That was awesome!
Now we just need to press the advantage.
Proxy, do you copy? It's the pink-haired lady's voice.
Nicole.
May the Creator refine you.
Oh no.
Proxy, let's head to Bringer's location.
Wait, what's happening?
Sarah.
Something's wrong with Bringer.
Of course, there's a phase 2.
Not again!
I want to say something, but I'll just shut up for now.
Proxy, it's not over yet. Head to the shore!
These things are really in the way.
Move!
Toying with us. Nicole told us to head to the seaside. It's urgent, so let's get a move on.
Oh man. Also, I want to say, Bringer's second form reminds me of Magician from the House of the Dead.
This should be the place Nicole was talking about. But why isn't anyone here? Stop
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Behind you! Yeah, he really reminds me of Magician from the House of the Dead.
Down here!
Oh! Sons of Caledon and Miyabi.
Leaps and bounds? Special delivery.
Sorry for the wait, everyone.
Miyabi!
Took your time.
So fast! That's the Overlord for you.
So, you are the culprit? Good. We can finish up our training for catching suspects quickly.
Oh dear.
Is this? You've got company.
Oh.
You think Caesar will be okay?
Our only issue is there's not enough to fight. Nicole, I think the ethereals have us surrounded. They're just small fries. We'll handle them.
Okay. I call dibs on the big one.
No.
Huh?
He's my target.
Sorry, but thanks for bringing the chief over.
One last overtime.
Get a late night snack after work.
Section 6. Operation start.
Please tell me I can control Miyabi. Like, please. And damn, the music though. Yes!
This ether activity is becoming increasingly erratic.
Everyone, watch out for those strange eyes. Analysis indicates strong ether.
Oh, the frame rate!
That might be a weakness.
What's happening? There's more and more of those strange things!
Ether activity is rising. Oh no! Watch out, everyone!
His ether activity is still increasing. We're inflicting the quarter on him. We should be able to stop it. This guy's attack won't stop. Watch out, everyone!
Weakling.
Yikes! Woo! Ah man, I wanted the judgment card though. Never mind.
It's pointless to resist.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
What's the deception?
Never mind. But the framing kinda looks. Never mind. I'll shut up now. I'll shut up for now.
So much power.
We are not afraid of you!
Oh boy. Oh, the music though! Whoa! This is just put a big ass Getsuga Tensho? And good night, Bringer, sweet dreams, and be gone!
Seriously? Talk about showing off.
Damn! This is very endgame indeed. This is very endgame vibes. Bring us down.
The test is complete. Elixir P07 confirmed effective. Bringer has completed his mission. May the Creator refine him.
Oh, shut the hell up, you piece of shit bitch. The events in Port Appeals Hollow have come to a temporary close. Old friends and new have gathered. What the hell? This is new? The two bamboos fighting against each other. Damn, the music, man. Wow. This is such a great main story, I would say this. It's kind of unfortunate that some of the characters' voice are missing, as shown over here, where we can clearly hear that the Victorian housekeeping, which are Lycan. I think I heard a bit of Rena. I'm not sure about. I heard of Ellen though, but and not just the Victorian housekeeping, but some members of the relevant heavy industries voices are missing, such as the likes of okay, Beth's voice are around, but Canada's voice is missing. And along probably Joseph's voice as well. Life in this city is like a grand stage. One show comes to an end and another begins.
Bringer. Answer us! Where did you take our teacher?
Teacher?
Carol Arna. The day the old capital fell, it was that giant white hand that took her away.
Sorry, I had to answer that phone call. Alright. So, after the pursuit of Bringer concludes, the group leaves the Port Elpis Hollow. To avoid unnecessary attention, the siblings accompany the members of Section 6 back to their office, enjoying a brief moment of peace. In the early sunlight, the Fox Steven girl approaches with light steps. I just want to say thank you to both of you. You've been a great help. I really appreciate your support of Section 6 and everything you've done for me. I'll remember what you've done for me. No need to be so polite. We were happy to help. No, it was all thanks to you that we managed to bring this all to an end. Hence, departments specializing in Hollow-related cases has now involved themselves with this case. They're currently re-examining all the evidence and Pullman's testimony to ensure he receives a fair trial. But compared to Han, public security is facing much greater upheaval. I've heard that a commissioner from PubSec HQ in Throne Quarter has been sent to investigate all the Anus Quarter precinct internally. No wonder Julian left in such a hurry last night. Her former superior turned into a monster. This must have been quite a shock for her. Julian is strong and resilient but can also be very sensitive. Knowing her, I'm sure she'd be glad to have some encouragement from someone she trusts. For sure, we'll go see her once the case is closed. In Soshimi, you should get some rest too. She's just been through a tough fight. Don't worry about me. I've undergone special training to not sleep for an entire week before. Huh? Are you sure? Would that be too much trouble for you? It's no trouble. After such a long night, I still have some lingering thoughts on my mind. I intend to take a walk around the chasm memorial after I see you home. In that case, will you mind walking us to the chasm and we'll make our way back from there on out? We didn't meet at the chasm before. Are you going to see someone as well this time? No, we're just passing through. It's near where Caesar and her crew are, so we figured we'd drop by to thank them. Miyabi gazed at the siblings, seemingly seeing through their evasive answer. A hint of disappointment flashes in her eyes, but she nods nonetheless, softly murmuring as she talks to herself. Like Julian, I too would be happy if the trust I've gained is returned in kind. Nothing. Let's get going. Hoshimi Miyabi escorts the sibling as they head towards the Chasm Memorial. She doesn't bring up anything else of similar vein on the way there. Not long later, the car stops on the edge of New Eridu's urban. Hoshimi Miyabi steps up to the monument to pay her respect to her mother. Then, after she's done, she turns to the siblings.
After everything that's happened, I hope I've become someone more worthy of trust. What do you think?
Huh? Yes, of course. If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have stood a chance against Bringer. So we'll get going then?
Miyabi stays silent without returning parting words. She simply watches quietly as the siblings resume their departure. At the same time, her earlier words seem to echo in your ears once more. Like Julian, I too would be happy if the trust I've given is returned in kind.
I'm sorry, Belle, but my gut is telling me I need to do this. If I'm wrong, will you forgive me?
Huh? Do you mean...
Belle looks at you with shock and worry, which slowly turns into complete trust and a slight sigh.
Fine. You win. Go ahead. I'm with you all the way.
The siblings chase after Miyabi, who had left alone.
Miss Hoshimi Miyabi, we have something very important to tell you. 11 years ago, our home was in the old Minerva quarter of Eridu, at the end of Main Road number 7. the Helios Academy. The person who raised us and taught us. Her name was Carol Arna. We are the students of the guilty from the fall of the old capital. Please listen to me. Our teacher was innocent. There's more to the story than you know.
What do you mean?
On the night of the disaster, Helios Academy was attacked by mysterious forces. Armed soldiers, monsters, and a giant white hand, almost identical to the one Bringer summoned. I know this is hard to believe, but I swear it's true. We've been trying to find out what really happened. With your help, I'm sure we can find the real culprit. Miss Hoshimi, would you be willing to continue working with us?
Miyabi's eyes remain calm and serene. She reaches behind her head, carefully undoing her hair. Her dark hair cascades down as she removes her hairpin and hands it over. She had crafted the piece herself, drawing inspiration from her mother's treasured possession.
Take this. It's a token proving you're under the protection of the Hoshimi family.
Hoshimi Miyabi's hairpin. Right?
Even if you're proxies, you're my proxies.
Does that mean you believe us about the fall of the old capital?
The real story behind the old capital's fall could be far more complicated than we understand. Whether there are hidden truths or not, we have a lot of investigating to do. But at least, we're partners, seeking answers together. Don't worry. Our conversation was not monitored, but you should probably leave now. I need to talk to those who are watching you, or they might come after you again.
You really don't mind that we're students of the guilty?
Eradicate all evil. As for what is evil, I'll determine that myself.
A few days later, one night in the video store. Everything around is quiet as if nothing had ever happened. Soft music is playing. It's a time-slipping reminder from Clary. Ever since her system was repaired, she seems to have become more clingy. Wise, Miss Miyabi just sent us a message saying that public security has terminated their investigation into us. She told us to take a good rest. The remaining matters will be handled by Section 6 and Juliet. As for our teacher's case, she is also doing her best to help with the investigation. However, Section 6 is currently dealing with the aftermath of the Bringer incident, so it will probably be a while until everything settles down completely. Anyway, we can finally take a breather. If everyone knew that the video store manager solved the crisis, wouldn't they all be too shocked to fall asleep? Master, I can't sleep. Terry, you don't need to sleep, right? Oh wait, the HDD can go into sleep mode. Can that be considered sleep? I can't sleep because of my shortcomings. As a Type 3 general-purpose integrated AI, I failed to defend against the attack on the system I inhabit and was of no help in the critical battle. I was far inferior to the second assistant and have lost the prestige of being the supreme assistant. My self-esteem is on the verge of collapse. I need my master to pat the power button to help me get back up and running. I feel like Fairy's personality has become a little weird after a recovery. Without my assistance, you still overcame numerous obstacles and defeated formidable enemies. You proved yourself through your actions, validating the title of Phaeton. I am proud of you. Wow, did Kirari just give me a compliment? Is the sun going to rise from the hollow? Correction, I always praise my master, but not you, second assistant. But I have to admit, you did well this time. You use travel or drive to the HSOS 6 office. And that is the end of chapter 5. of the main story, right?
Come